Hi, do you want to know how to deal with rejection or how to deal with being rejected by a guy? Listen to me. Israel once again from Injibs Cosmets, and I hope that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. I'm going to talk to you about how to deal with rejection if you are a girl. And if you are guys, well, sit and listen and give advice to your sisters. And if you're a girl, sit and listen carefully because this information might be of help to you. What causes rejection and how to deal with rejection from a guy? If a guy rejects you, you've been around the block, you've been everywhere, you've been running around, sleeping with this one and that one, or maybe you haven't slept with them, but committing yourself, being committed, staying committed to a guy. But how comes why every guy rejects you? What causes them to reject you? Is the problem with you or is the problem with them? Well, today we will see. Let us find out. Let us beat this problem down. Let us break it. I'm here with you. Let's work together through this. Let's make sure that nobody rejects you ever rejects you again. Never. Whoever that you date, but they should never, no one rejects you. But what is the problem exactly? What causes rejection or being rejected by a guy? Let's have a look at it. How do you treat what first of all, where do you find your guys? What kind of guys do you date? What kind of guys do you actually talk to? Where do you find your what kind of class do you stick around? What kind of guys do you hang around? Is it from the club? Is it from the street? Is it from your neighborhood? Is it from your school? Is it from your workplace? Is it from your is it guys that have already dumped your friends and you're taking them on, or you're taking the leftovers of other people? So it depends usually what actually kind of guys you're actually dealing with, because in most cases you'll find that the things that we go through or the heartbreaks that we go through, we the causes of that. 90% of the issues, of the problems that we face, it's usually us causing them to ourselves. So right now I want to ask you, if you turn the eyes and look into yourself, ask yourself, what kind of guys do I hang around? How do I get these guys? Do I get them from the clubs? Do I get them when they're drunk? Do I get them when they are naive, or do I grab them after they've broken up with their girlfriends and I'm a rebound? Are you a rebound? Are they using you? Are you throwing money at them just to make sure that they stick around? Are you buying them with gifts and presents, and are you investing money in them? Are you maintaining them? Because many girls, many women have a tendency of maintaining the men, maintaining guys. They're so desperate that they don't want to lose them. So they look for what the man wants and what the man is looking for. Then they invest or they maintain a guy through money, through things, through all that kind of stuff. And then you find that what actually keeps a man around is what you are providing or what you're giving him. So what are you using? Why does he want you? Why does he stick around? Why is he around you? How did you get him? And does he, whatever that you give him, why are you giving it to him? Or why is he sticking around? You need to ask yourself all those questions, because like I said, in most cases you find that rejection is caused by us ourselves. You're the one causing the rejection. Say for instance, rejection is in 3 stages, right? Rejection is divided into 3. The first stage is being rejected by people, being rejected by your parents, being rejected at school, being rejected, being bullied, being rejected by your friends, being rejected everywhere. So that's the first rejection. Or maybe your mother passed away or your father passed away, left you with nobody, you felt rejected. That's the number 1 rejection. Then when you suffer from that rejection, of which everybody goes through that kind of rejection, if you, when after you suffer from that rejection, if you don't heal out of that rejection, that kind of stage 1 rejection grows into stage 2. Stage 2 is when you start rejecting other people. You start rejecting other people. Stage 2, you reject other people. You reject friends before they reject you. You reject guys before they reject you. You reject people who are giving you stuff, giving you presents, giving you money, giving you offering. You reject offers because you feel like why are you giving it to me? Why do you do all this good stuff to me? You reject people because you've passed the stage of being rejected. Now you've grown to the stage of rejecting other people. So when you now overgrow that stage, you're now getting to a stage whereby nobody will ever help you except God. So after you pass, you upgrade from the stage 2 of rejecting other people, because you have been rejected already a long time ago and you're afraid of being hurt. Then you grow to stage 3, where you start rejecting yourself. You start rejecting yourself. How do you reject yourself? You reject yourself by depriving yourself of the good life and the good things, that the good life you should be living. You deprive yourself of it, and then you start saying, no, that's not for me. No, I don't go to such places. That's not for me. I'm a reserved person. I never go out. That's not for me. I don't want issues. I don't want troubles. That's not for me. No, I don't go there, or I don't want money. I don't want to get rich. That's not for me. I don't want issues. I don't want to try new places. I don't want to go new places because that's not for me. That's not who I am. That's not for me. I don't want to learn new things. That's not for me. You start depriving yourself of the good life. You start depriving yourself of knowledge, of upgrading yourself, of updating yourself with youngsters, with the youth, and move with the times and leave the past behind. You deprive yourself of that. So those are the 3 stages of rejection. Now, look yourself. I'm speaking now to you, the girl or the woman. Look yourself. Turn your eyes into yourself and look at yourself and wonder, where have I rejected myself? Because before actually guys start rejecting you, chances are they sense that you have rejected yourself. They sense. Guys hate when you rely on them. Guys hate when they don't like when you're clingy, when you don't. And being clingy usually derives from being afraid of being rejected, being afraid of. Usually, when you do not push people away, and usually guys will try so hard to get you, to win you over, but because you keep pushing them away, you're suffering from self-rejection. You're suffering from all that kind of rejection. You're pushing people away. You might not push them away like in an obvious manner, right? Who was that? You might not push them away in an obvious manner, but the things you do, the things you say, okay, the guy tries to ask you if he could take you out, then you go like, no, I don't have time for that, or that's not for me. I don't have time for that. Where did you see that? You pick a fight. You pick a fight, and you're like, yeah, something that is very small, insecurities. Why do you always want me to go there and meet your friends? You should not meet your friends and all that kind of stuff. Insecurity. What causes insecurities is when you've been hurt already before. If you've been hurt before, if you've been rejected, stage 1 rejection, you'll always have insecurities, thinking everyone is out there to hurt you. And guys usually sense that. You guys smell that. Insecurities. Guys hate insecurities. And then you tend to feel like guys reject you, or a guy rejected you. But actually the guy got tired of your insecurities. Asking him all the time, where maybe you don't love me, you don't even care, you're clingy. You're so clinging, afraid of being hurt and afraid of being rejected. Usually, my mother usually told me that what you are afraid of, you always attract that into your life. Usually when you have insecurities and afraid of being hurt, you end up being hurt. You end up being hurt. So guys hate that. Guys don't like, don't, they, it's not attractive. It's not attractive at all. Guys love women that are independent. Independent. Set him free. Leave him to be free. Go out there and do your own thing. And if a guy, say if you're dating a guy who doesn't love, who doesn't want, who also suffers from insecurities, he will be jealous, he will be obsessed with you, he will be possessive, he will possess you, and these are the things usually that end relationships or mess up relationships, because if one side has got insecurities which are caused by being rejected, stage 1 rejection, then always one is bound to be rejected. So probably that's where actually you find that you're always being rejected by every guy, you're rejected by guys. But how do you deal with this? How do you deal with this? It brings us back to the topic, how to deal with rejection from a guy. The way you deal with rejection is very smart. I'm actually, if you've come this far in this video, I know that you are going to reap the last, because this is where now the best part is. How to deal with the rejection is avoid insecurities. Drop insecurities. If you've been rejected already before, make sure that you heal first before you grab any other guy. Heal first. Take care of yourself. Usually they say being single is not being lonely. It's not being lonely and being lonely. Being alone, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. So first heal from all those insecurities. First, be single. Being single is being a whole package. Being single is being independent and making sure that you are a whole package, so that when you meet someone and you come into a relationship with someone, you are a whole package. You do not need any other half to make you whole. Being single is being a full package. So make sure that before you jump into any other relationship, deal with your issues first. Deal with your insecurities first. Heal. Don't use another guy, any other next guy, in order to rebound. Don't be a rebound, or don't use a rebound guy to make sure that he helps you forget the other guy. You will always jump from one mess to the other. Heal first from your issues. Heal from your insecurities that got the other previous guy reject you. Heal from all those insecurities. Heal. Make sure that you go back and dig into the cause of those insecurities that you have. If you were broken by someone, make sure that you call them if they're still alive. Make sure that you walk through that. Whenever you let someone go, many girls say, I'll never be a friend, and I'll never be a friend with my ex. If you do not become friends with your ex, you will never work through what caused you to break up. You will never. And if you don't work through it, you will never heal. You will always carry it to the next relationship. All my relationships I haven't had a lot of relationships, but the few relationships that I've had in my life, I'm friends with all of my exes. We're friends, we hang out, and we hang out with the ones, with their lovers, with their current lovers that they're within relationships. We hang out together, and we get that simply shows that I'm healed. I'm over you. I don't have any issues with you. We're friends. We're buddies. We spent there is this time, a good time that we really spent together. And if you really spent a good time with someone, those times should never go away. Those good memories should never vanish. Do not use the small issues to make you forget about all the pictures and the places, the good, nice places that you guys experienced in your relationship. There are good memories in your relationship, but do not let the small issues overpower you. So make sure that you heal. Make friends, go back and make peace with all your exes. Make peace with them. Make peace with them. Meet their current lovers. If they don't want, then it's up to them. You make peace with them. Go back and dig through your issues. It's something that you have to go through with. If you do not, it will keep haunting you in every relationship that you will go in. So make sure that you actually deal with all your issues before you get rejected by the next guy and by the next guy and by the next guy. So if you really want to see more of my videos and learn how to deal with depression and anxiety and fear of unknown and all that stuff, hit the subscribe button at the bottom there if you are new to my channel. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell button to receive a notification of every video that I upload just for you. Israel once again from Injibs Cosmets, and I'm hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. Stay cool.